food restaurant is. A restaurant in downtown Decatur is now closed, and the owner says it is because of a common complaint from customers. Joe Hankey talked to the restaurant's owner about why parking is putting the business and all of those businesses around there in a very tough situation.
Well, inside the restaurant is now completely empty, and the owner of Cooking Up a Storm tells me one main factor which played into her decision to close was parking for customers. For 2.5 years, this was Cooking Up a Storm's home. And even with parking right out front, owner Robin DeVos says there were not enough spots at the right price to attract customers.
You know, if somebody's going to pay $3 for a parking place, they're not going to run in and get a sandwich combo. And the pedestrian traffic is just not enough.
Decatur recently increased meter rates to $3 an hour and limits parking to 2 hours every day except Sunday. But DeVos's concerns started before the hike when a few other businesses closed and blamed parking.
Having been down there for a while, it seems to have gotten a little worse.
We hate it when businesses go under.
Linda Harris of the city of Decatur says if metered spots are not regulated to keep cars moving, the spots could be filled by the same cars all day.
If we have free metered parking, then employees tend to park there. People who ride MARTA and work in downtown Atlanta tend to park there. So it's mainly to keep the spaces free.
DeVos says she talked with the city about her concerns with parking and found some middle ground with a free 15-minute spot for customers.
But it took 6 months for me to get that, and a lot of persistence.
In the end, the one spot could not keep her business open. Harris says the city wants drivers to use parking decks which are privately owned. Driving through one, we found several open spots at a rate of $6 an hour and a max rate of $12 a day.
Encourage people to park in the decks and get used to parking in the decks, which is actually the better spaces because you get to park longer.
In total, there are 11,000 plus parking spaces in downtown Decatur, according to the city, and the vast majority are in parking decks and surface lots. DeVos, though, says her business is now closed, and parking is the reason why.
It was definitely hindered by the fact that people couldn't get to us.
In Decatur, I'm Joe Hankey.